Hello, this is Krista Marshall from Marshall Studio Photography. I am here showing you on my computer how to not waste so much money on presets. So I have spent over $300 on all the big ones, Vasco, Mastin Labs, Greater Than Gatsby, all the ones you're going to find probably online for like $150 for each pack. And I'm telling you, honestly, if you just know how to use Lightroom, you don't need to buy any of those. So let me just show you kind of what I do to get a film look. So here in the library of Lightroom, I just have 10 or so photos of us today at the petting farm. I know some of these are kind of underexposed, but we'll fix that. These are straight out of my camera. I use a Nikon D750 and today I was using my 58mm 1.4, which is so buttery. I love it. Totally worth every penny I spent on it. My go-to lens is probably the 50mm 1.4 if I'm just out with my kids, and the D610, but I just thought I'd be fancy today and bring the good stuff. Okay, so here we are. They're feeding their goats. This is straight out of the camera. Here we are. I could, mess with the temperature first and all this stuff, but let's just go straight to the tone curve. If you don't have these dots on the tone curve, you're just going to go here to Point Curve Custom, and you're going to be able to get all of the dots. So let's see how we did that here. Okay, so first order of business. How did I do? I just had it. Aha! So here we go. We have all the dots, which are very important. So first of all, I'm going to move this dot a little bit up. As you can see, I'm already getting a little bit of a film tone. You just want it to be slight film. Sorry, the video you hear is my husband playing our happy birthday video to my son. So, what else we got? Okay, green. Let's go to this. This is the HSL pattern here. Let's go. Let's push our greens up. They always do this. The greens are going to go up. Maybe the red saturation is going to come down a little bit. The green, like this. Okay, let's put a split tone in it. Just a slight split tone. Yeah, you can already start seeing it change. See how it's changing? We don't want it that much. Just very slight. I don't want it that much. Maybe like a... Yes. Okay. Looking good so far. Let's go down here. We have a little bit sharpening. Noise reduction. Let's see. A lot of times they put a little smidge of grain in there. So as you can see, before and after, it's looking good so far. Looking good so far. All right, so let's do some warmth. Let's do some warmth in there. Yep. So we did mess with our tone curve just a little bit. Let's bring up let's see, I did the film. Just trying to find kind of a good mix for this photo. Every photo speaks to me in a different way. Lower the contrast just a smidge. Up the shadows a smidge. And bring up the blacks just a little bit. So as you can see, we already have some nice color there. Now you do Control minus to get it out again. Okay, so that's looking good. So now here's a little secret to what I do in Lightroom. So let's say I like it, but I don't want to quite make a preset yet. You can come over here to Copy and Copy, check all, Copy. Let's see if it'll work for this photo. Paste. Boom! I already have my preset right there. Let's say I did like it. I can come up here to, let me move this recorder thing. Go up to the Develop module, Develop, New Preset. I'm sorry that was off the screen for you. I didn't know how to move my little stupid recorder thing. Let's just name it Farm. Okay, so I have my preset. Let's see if farm will look good with this one. I love that picture of the, ooh, that's nice. See, before, after, very nice. Okay. What about the zebra? Let's see how it goes. Very nice. Ooh, I like that one. Okay, so let's say I really like this preset and I wanted to do all of them to save me on time. I can do Control A or Command A if you're on a Mac. Right click, develop, paste version. So, ooh, I love that on my son and my mother-in-law. Love that. Very nice. Very pretty. Now the focus is on his knuckles. I don't know if you noticed that. And I didn't hit his eyes quite right. Yeah, you know, it was nice. It was a good personal photo, but next time I need to make sure I move my focus point down where I want it. The bird, before and after, very nice. Now, as you can see, my son's shirt is right here, the orange shirt. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do this a couple of different ways. If I want to mask it out, I can just take the little cloning tool and just clone it out. Let's see what this guy over here. Okay, let's see, before and after. Whoa, it didn't copy any of my presets over. Alright, so right here, copy, boom, go back, paste. Let's see what happens. Aha! Yep, there they are. Okay, let's see what these guys are doing. Yep, that copy pasted. I'm going to go to just crop a little bit of this window out. Alright, enter, done. Oh, let me crop a little bit of this guy out of there. It just looks weird. Done. Love it. Alright, let's see what this American flag is doing. Alright, I feel like this is not the right preset for this particular photo. That's why every photo is different to me. So I'm going to just bring down the exposure. You can do Control or Command minus, but you first need to set that preset. So what you do is you press the period button a couple of times. Try to find the one that you want to use. So right now it's clipping. Don't want to do that. Clarity, no. Vibrance, saturation, temperature, tint, exposure. That's what I want. So right now it's set on that. Command minus. Bring down the exposure just a little bit. Okay. Ooh, that's much better. Okay. And I like that. That's nice. Maybe bring down the highlights a little bit. I know this is going to look different than the other ones that we've done. But like I said, this is kind of a special case. I don't usually like to change the preset all that much within a set because I like to keep all my photos looking very similar. Okay, so here we have the preset. Set to it. Yes, but it's a little dark. No problem. Ah, so I'm just doing plus. Ooh, looking nice. This was a really cool aviary. You went in the petting farm. You go into this huge garage, maybe like a 3-car garage size aviary, and you can go and feed the birds, and there's just canaries flying everywhere. It's very pretty. So here we go. Plus. And that's the wonderful thing about the D750. I mean, look, I had to go up 3 stops of light, and you can't even really tell that I did that. I mean, I guess if you really are looking at image quality and zooming in a lot. But let's say you were in a situation where your flash died in the middle of a wedding, which has totally happened to me, and you're shooting raw. Having the ability to save the photo by shooting raw and saving it for this type of situation is totally worth the money that you're going to be spending on the gear that you're going to use. Ooh, I love this one. It's so pretty. They're just hanging up there. Try to make my focus point to the bird. Let's see what my daughter was doing here. Ah, one landed on her head. Very nice. Move up the exposure by just pressing plus because we already had that quick key modified. You see some food dropping there. That's kind of my 10 minutes or less, how to make your own vintage looking film preset without spending $300. So hopefully that helped you and answered any questions you have by using Lightroom. And again, this is Crystal Marshall from MarshallStudioPhotography.com. And stay tuned for more great videos of how to do awesome things using Lightroom and other photo manipulation programs. Thank you so much.